Hello, thank you for joining me. My name is Akila. I am a part-time reseller. I only sell on eBay at the time. I find my items at thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets, and also Facebook Marketplace. I try to find them for the low price and then to resell them for a higher price. Sometimes I don't end up researching the item before purchasing it, and then I have to sell it for a little lower than I would have expected to sell the item for, but I still get a profit because I buy low to sell high. Today I will be showing a few items that I sold during the week of February 17th through February 23rd. Thank you for joining me, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section, and I will be sure to answer those. This first item here is a Sony remote control. I paid $1 for this item, and it sold for $4.76 with $3 in shipping. This particular one, the back of the remote was actually missing. That's why I sold it for a little less, but it still sold for $4.76 with $3 in shipping. So don't pass up on the remotes. This next item here is a Nike shirt, extra large. I try to buy the extra large and double X shirts because they seem to sell a lot faster than the smaller shirts. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale, and it sold for $8.21 with $4 in shipping. This next item here is a DirecTV adapter and receiver. I bought these at a yard sale, a big box of them for $10, and I've been slowly selling them. This one sold for $12.95 with $8 in shipping. Here is a GMC chrome fender emblem. I bought these at a flea market a while back. I've been slowly selling them. There was a bag full of them for $10 at the flea market. The guy just wanted to get rid of them. And of course, I took them off of his hands. This sold for $27.99 with $8 in shipping. And to tell you the truth, I still have a few emblems that I need to post. I just haven't done so, and I do plan to eventually. All right, this item here I actually bought at a pawn shop of all places. And when I saw it, I knew exactly what it was because I have sold one similar to this before that I actually found while dumpster diving. This item is a kiosk disc GameStop for the PlayStation 4 a video game. And it actually sold for $80, not the 103, with $4 in shipping. And I paid $1 for this item. Yes, $1. So I was very happy with the return on this particular item. And I actually bought two items on, this day when I went to the pawn shop. And this one sold first. All right, this next item here is a Grand Theft Auto PSP video game. I bought this at a flea market for $1. It sold for $8.76 with $3 in shipping. And that right there is actually a poster on the side there. All right, this item here is a Sony backup camera video. It was untested. I sold it as is. The buyer was aware of that. And it sold for $111.96 with $8 in shipping. And I actually paid $5 for this at a thrift store. When I looked it up, I was very excited. It took a few months to sell, but it didn't take up much space, and I had it stored away and it sold. So I was extremely happy when it did sell. All right, this here was a pair of my daughter's jeans. She didn't really care for them too much. She wore them a couple times. Um, so they were actually free after that because, they were in the house. They sold for $6.36 with $6 in shipping. All right, as you can tell, I do love selling remotes. This is a Magnavox remote. I paid $1 for this remote at I believe it was at the flea market. It sold for $10.36 with free shipping. All right, this is a Bat Tat take apart air colorful toy airplane. Um, I bought this at a thrift store for $2. I thought it would sell for a little more, but after looking at it a little further, I could tell that it was missing one of the parts. If you can see here, it's leaning to the front. So that front wheel set is missing. And so I didn't feel like I should sell it for a lot. So it sold for $7.16 with $6 in shipping. I showed it put together and then I took it apart and I shipped it, while it was taken apart. So that way the buyer knew that it was not coming together, it was separated in that format. Here's another DirecTV receiver adapter. It sold for $12.95 with $8 in shipping. This here is a Paper Mario 3DS video game. This I bought for $1 at a thrift store, and it sold for $10.39 with $4.50 in shipping. This here is a Memorex Power Center Surge. I paid $2.99 for this item. It sold for $19.95 with $13 in shipping. Colgate. This lot of 3 Colgate sold for $6.95 with $5 in shipping. I did let the buyer know that the packaging was a little damaged, and you can also see it in the photos that it's a little damaged. But it still sold for $6.95 with $5 in shipping. And these are some items that I got for free while couponing. And I have so many too. I just decided to go ahead and sell off some of these to make some money back on them, even though I didn't pay anything for them with couponing. All right, here's another DirecTV receiver. Sorry, you probably will see quite a few of these in some of these videos. They are selling, so I am happy about that. It sold for $12.95 with $8 in shipping. Here is a Carlton real estate program. I actually bought this at a thrift store. They had a sale on books, and I paid 50 cents for this set of books. I thought it would be a little more because it was a large set, but they were actually together. So the cashier sold them all three for 50 cents. And it sold for $18.17 with $7.60 in shipping. And I actually shipped this via media mail. even though I put economy shipping. Economy shipping typically allows you to have more time or more options to um, ship your item. So on some items that I don't actually weigh, I'll do the economy shipping, and at a later time I'll see which one option would be the best option. So this actually went via media mail. All right, this here is a Harley Davidson footrest. I paid $20 for these at a flea market. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Harley Davidson typically sells really quickly. Um, so I just took a few pictures and measurements, and then I listed it. It sold for $79.16 with $14.85 in shipping. All right, this here is a Santa Claus figurine. I was at the flea market, and this lady had quite a few Christmas ornaments, and she allowed me to fill an entire little grocery bag for $5. So you know me, I did the best that I could to fill the bag up, and it barely could close, but I paid $5 for all of those. And this one sold for $16.99 with $8 in shipping. The buyer actually bought this one here along with this one here for $16.99 with $8 in shipping as well. So I did do combined shipping on these, and they shipped together. So I did make a little profit on the shipping. Sometimes if the shipping is a lot more than what the item ships for, if the customer asks about it, I will refund them a portion of the shipping cost. This here is a Scotch recording tape. It was empty. I was hesitant to buy it, but sometimes when they're just wanting to get rid of things, I paid 25 cents for this at a thrift store, and it sold for $5.91 with $3 in shipping. All right, here's another Samsung remote. I paid $1 for this at a thrift store. It sold for $3.16 with $4.60 in shipping. All right, here's a Sony Walkman cassette recorder, clear voice with stereo. I actually liked this. The headset was actually deteriorating there, um, but I did wrap it a little more when I shipped it, and you can see in the photos that it was deteriorating. So the buyer did not request a return because of that. It was the original headset, so it's an older Walkman. I'm not sure the year. If you know the year of this Walkman, please leave it in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. But it did work. I tested it, and it sold for $25.95 with $7 in shipping. I paid $4.99 for this at a thrift store. This next item here is a Rose headphone amp. I paid $2.99 for this at a thrift store. It was untested. Things like this, they typically work, and if they don't work, the buyer can just keep the item and I will refund them the money. So if they come back and say, hey, this did not work, I'm like, oh, I do apologize. Please keep the item and I will refund you your money. So that way I'm not having to pay for return shipping, and then the buyer can work on it if they like and keep the product. It sold for $23.96 with $7 in shipping. All right, this next item here, I almost threw it away and I was like, hey, well, let's see if it sells, because I have seen where manuals do sell, and it actually sold for the asking price of $2.95 with $3 in shipping. It's the Xbox setup manual, the instructions. All right, this last item here was actually an item that I bought for my 3-year-old, but because he loves Spider-Man, and I was not able to return them. He tried them on, and did not wear them because they were too small. I only paid $5 for them, so I took it to the bay. I took it to eBay and sold it there, and I actually made more money by selling them on eBay than I would have if they would have allowed me to return them in the store. So I sold them for $13.97 with $5 in shipping. Thank you for taking the time to come back and view my YouTube channel today. Again, my name is Akila, and please like, share, and subscribe. I will be posting a few more videos this week to get caught up. I have been missing in action. Um, so I'm excited and ready to get this YouTube going, especially at this time because I'm at home and I have a little more time to record the items. I work full time. eBay is just a part-time job, and now YouTube is a part-time job, so it's another job in itself. So I am working on that. And enough with my rambling again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.